Okay, we're being on the principles of sonship. We said this month is a month of sonship. Who is a son? And also, who is a father? We said father is a foundation. You see a tree, the root is the father of a tree. So every tree got its life from the root. What also sustains the trunk or the vine is also the root. So I first of all give you the principle of sonship. And number one that we give to you is that a son knows who his father is. So you don't tell him who his father is. They grow up to know their fathers. Can I hear an amen? Everybody cannot be your father, whether biological, whether spiritual. Everybody cannot be your father. And God knows there are also irresponsible fathers. That's why I also make provision for spiritual fathers. So you must have two fathers. You have spiritual and you must have physical, which is biological, for you to be standing in life. Because the world we live, they are what? They are spiritual, 100% run by spiritual world. Can I hear an amen, somebody? Number two, we said a son abide in the house. You don't see them run around. You must know who your father is spiritually and biologically. Your uncle cannot be your father. Are you understanding what I'm saying? I understand some of us grew up raised by an uncle. Uncle is an uncle. A father is a father. So no matter how you travel, you must always return back home. Because you travel, that doesn't make you change your biological father. So you know who your father is and you abide in the house. The same way it is spiritually. You find where your church is, you abide there. You can't be running from Christ's Embassy, running from this church to this church. No, you can go programs, but you must abide. Know where your house is. Know who your father is. Know your home. And the son knows it. The number three, we said a son, that's the principle of defense. A son will defend his father. Will defend his father. Now I give you number four, and that's why I'll talk to you today, which is the principle of love. A son loves his father no matter who his father is. Your father can be blind, but yet is your father. Are you understanding what I say? I notice there are reasons why many people will not be proud of his father, of their father. If you see Genesis chapter number 9 from verse 20, we're going to read that scripture. A son knows who his father is, and a son will love his father. Maybe they gave birth to you. You notice that your father is crippled. You don't like him, but yet is your father. And you are commanded to love him, because it is in your loving him that your destiny is sustained. You might wake up and discover that your father is a drunkard. You must still love him. There are some of us, our fathers failed. You can't even tell somebody is your father. But you know what? Because he's your father, he is still the one that gives you life. He may not be providing for you, but what you do with him matters in the pronouncement of your destiny. He may be irresponsible. You are not supposed to be irresponsible son. He provides for you or he doesn't provide for you. Yes. There is somebody also that provides for you. Of course, you also know who your father is. The person who gave birth to you, or the person who stands to see that your destiny becomes what it is a father. Because a father figure is not just somebody that gave birth to you biologically. If it is your uncle that stands as a father that gives you life, you must love him. I'm telling you, the circumstances that may make you lose sight of it. But your father remain your father. If you must go far, then you must love him. Some of you, some things have happened and you hated him. Don't repeat cycle. Because if you hate him, then you will repeat the same foundation. Your children will grow up to do the same thing. Understand that life goes around. It's garbage in and garbage out. If you know that you reap from what you sow, you'll be very careful with your actions in life. Genesis chapter number 9 verse 20. And Noah began to do what? To be an husbandman. And he planted a vineyard after he has returned back from the flood. Look at the next verse 21. And he drank of the wine and was drunken. And he was what? Uncovered within his tent. So he became naked. This is a man who God spoke to. He used to be a God man. The Bible says he's the only righteous guy that was on earth. God found him and preserved him during the flood. He now returned back and started planting. After then, the man planted a vineyard. Now, he was drunken. Drank wine to the level where he drank to stupor. And he was sleeping. So look at what happened. The next verse. And Ham, this is his son, the father of Canaan, saw the drunkenness of his father and told his two brothers. He went outside and go and called them. He said, come and see this man. He will not respect himself. When you finish drinking, you drink out of your brain. And look at how he's lying there naked. He was laughing at the nakedness of his father. The two brothers saw the weakness. They came in and saw the weaknesses of their father. Wow, we can't look at this. This is Shem and Japheth. They took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders. Put on their shoulders. Then they went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward. And they saw not their father's nakedness. So this guy said, we're not going to look at. The other one look and get tired. Pale. See your dolly. He just drink anyhow. Just see. And he was even angry. Look at the next thing that happened. Go ahead. And Noah woke from his wine. The guy woke up from his wine and got his consciousness. And knew what the younger son has done unto him. So he was aware. Because he's a spiritual man. He was aware. He knew. Nobody told him. And he said, curse be upon Canaan. He didn't curse him, he cursed his son. What that means, that whatever curse I'm putting on you now is going to be generational. He cursed his son. Canaan was not the one that did it. His father did. But he cursed his strength, because the firstborn is the strength of the man. He cursed him. A servant or servant shall he be. Are you seeing it? Unto his brothers. He puts him under his brothers. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. There's the dangers of not loving your father. And whether he made a pronouncement or not, this is what happens to a lot of people. That's why they toil and toil and toil. Nothing is coming out of it. Fathers are foundations. When they speak a word, that word travels to generations. A lot of people are carrying the causes of their fathers on their head. And some, their fathers are even no more. They are even angry with their father. You need to go and find your spiritual father to undo some of those things. Because it takes spiritual to account what has happened in the realm of the spirit. Blessed be, and God shall what? Shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tent of what? Of Shem. And Canaan shall also do what? Shall serve him. This Japheth was the one that gave birth to all the Caucasians, and you know. The Shem is the Arabs. Where you have Abraham, have all those. That's what you have. But you see, the Canaan was the fathers of Africans. Are you not be serving the Europeans? All the people are travel. What are they supposed to travel to? The only reverse to this is the coming of Jesus. That's the only reverse to this. Even up to date, you can see that Africans are still backward. It looks as if we are not human being enough when it comes to the white. That's what limitations of the words of the fathers can do. When you see what the Europeans have done, sometimes you look and say, these guys look like God. What is going on? You end up, you say, now which? We born a witch. Because you believe that there is no human power that can be able to do these mechanic inventions. But you know what? Human being and superhuman, we are created in a God class. But when a limitation, a curse is put upon a man, that man will know too much, but he cannot achieve anything. That's what it is. Many who despise their fathers, despise their roots, can never go tall, no matter how they try. Because the root is what supplies the nutrient that causes you to go high. If you hear me say, I hear you, sir. Then Jesus said something. He gave us an example of what we're talking about. You must love your father. He gave us in the book of John 14, verse 31. John 14 and verse 31. You have to love him. Anyone that stands as a father figure, you must that's why Jesus told us, he said, you must love God with all your heart, because it's the foundation of your life. Love is the foundation of all things. They may not be right in all things, but that does not cancel their place in your life. Every human being has somebody that represents as a father figure in his life. If your father, your biological father is not responsible, is not whatever, but there's somebody. That doesn't mean you should also despise him. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Yes. Look at this. Can you give us NLT? NLT, please be fast. Can we want to go? I will do what the Father requires of me, so that the world will know that I do what? That I love the Father. I say, come, let us go. Let's keep going. I will do everything that my Father requires me to do. How do you know that you love your Father? Number one, if you love your Father, you will obey his command. Somebody say, Pastor, how do you know people? When people just talk, you say, you know. I know. He said, you shall know them by their works, not by what they say, by what they do. If you love him, you will obey him. There are many who see the advice of their fathers to be holding this advice. He said, Papa, you know the trend. You be old man. The world that we are living in now is not like the world you live in. Sit down. In his foolishness, you are going to see wisdom. Many does not even have patience for their daddy to talk. They believe they know because they are in a world that is trending. Somebody hear what I'm talking about? Go and check the people, children who grew up, who had time to sit with their fathers when they were growing up, whom their father placed hands on their head and cuddled them. They are just around, just being around your father. Go and check them. They are wise men. Check all of them, and they will be prospering anywhere you see them. Somebody will stay in a whole year. He has not even seen his father, nor call him. When you love him, you will obey him. In verse 15, I said, if you love me, do what? Keep my order. There are some of you, there are instructions that God gave, their father has given. When I was growing up, there is an instruction my dad was giving me, and I didn't know why he was doing what he was doing. It is after I have grown that I know why. Sometimes the instruction they gave to you, you may not see the reasons why they are giving those instructions. You are meant to obey. If you love me, keep the instruction that I give unto you. The same way you can see what God is doing as our Father, Heavenly Father, who created us. There are a lot of instruction that he has given to us that we are not keeping. That is a sign that you don't love him. When I was growing up, my dad always looked at me. He said, hello, this group of people you are following, I don't want to catch you following them. I said, for what now? He said, don't follow them. He didn't give me any reason. He didn't even tell me he don't like them. But he will see those people. He will talk with them. He do it. But he said, I should not follow them. I said, why? I will leave those people, go and find another group. Say, this one you found, you won't follow them. I found a third kind of friends. He said, you won't follow. I said, no, only me will be in this world. No way. I was arguing. Then suddenly I find this group of friends. Their parents are no more. Their dad, their mom are dead. They're just struggling to live their life. So they were just my friend. My dad. Stay with these people. People that are suffering, you know. They became my tight friend, and I learned a lot from them. Is somebody here? One man is saying, all the people, all those people I was following that my dad told me to leave, they are all in the village now. I would have been with them. All of them are still in the village, tapping wine. So this man now you are looking as a pastor, I would have been a palm wine tapper, because I was always following them to go and drink from there. So I used to tell you now, those guys were leading me, teaching me how to drink palm wine. And a man saw me and stopped it. And stopped it. If you love your father, you keep his instruction, because the man has seen the future. He has seen you are a different child, you are a different man. There is a place I've seen and you are going. While we are praying, then your paths must be aligned properly. That's the works that fathers do. They teach and raises you with instructions. For Jesus also told us, you shall love the Lord thy God with your strength, as much as you can. He said, love God. Be a lover of God, then your life will shine before men. He said, do everything you can. This is instruction that Jesus told us. So it's not by choice to love God or not. If you love God, you keep his commandments. What are his commandments? One of it, go into the world, make disciples of all nations. Then you become part of it. That assignment, find a way and become part of it, because it's instruction of your father. Love your neighbor as you love yourself is an instruction of God. You don't know reason why he didn't give us. Do it and you will see the reason later. Faith cannot work without love, and faith is all you need to live a fulfilled life here on earth. But faith cannot work without love. So when you actually love men, you will have faith. Your faith life will become natural, because those things you have been asking God, disturbing men, the people that love you will be providing them for you and making way before you. If you hear what I said, say I hear you, sir. If you love him, you will honor him. Clap. So number 2, how do you know you love your father? So I'm rounding up. How do you know you love him? If you love your father, you will protect and defend him. Like the Noah children, one came and said, look at how it is. But your work is to cover the weakness of your father. The same way you have biological fathers, that's how you have spiritual fathers. Your work is to defend them. Defend your church. Defend your home. Nobody carries what is happening in their home. You carry it and bring it to this public and tell them how weak your daddy is, how weak your home is, how weak your background is. If you love your father, you will defend him. People are talking not about him. You stand, your words are different. You are angry. But if you are happy, when people say something wrong about your father, is a sign that the individual is a bastard. You should be proud of your father and defend him, especially in the days of weakness. That's when you stand by him. That's when you stand. I don't care what people say. Your father remains your father because he's the one that gave birth to you. You can't delete it. You can't change it. That is why you still have people who lives in a church. They have in a kingdom. They have people they represent. Some don't even listen to their fathers. We have a father also in this ministry. His name is Reverend Dr. David Uweli. You must listen to your father and hear his words. Let his word form you. Let his word be like an instruction that is forming your life. You can't have him and leave him and you are listening to other people. You defend him. I see a lot of people in social media that talks anyhow. And I believe it's the same people that is in winners that also talk that same way. People are driving private jet. Your pastor is driving private jet. You are angry. Meanwhile, it's your father. Do you know there are people who are angry that their pastors are moving forward? They're just angry. Meanwhile, that is your destiny. You're supposed to be very happy, but they're angry. Do you know that people who are angry with God? Just the same way God is now. He created every human being. Is every human being having access to the heights that God, some persons are getting to? God created people in different what? Different levels. That's how it is. Stop wishing to be where you were not designed to be. You have problems. There's a place God have designed for you. And where you are doesn't make you disadvantaged. It's just that you are not enjoying where you are. You are enjoying where somebody else are. That's why you are not satisfied. The reason you are not satisfied now is because you think you should have been better than the way you are. Who told you should have been better than the way you are? Because you saw somebody else. It's the reason the Bible said they that compare themselves with others are not what? Are not wise. You will live a life of comfort when you have known how to be content at all times. Why you are asking God to get a better place, but be comfortable. Do I know what you ate to come? Until you tell me, I will not know what you ate. It is your action, your way of life that people will not start prognosing. Say, my daddy could not even take care of me. Because somebody say his daddy gave him 200,000 when he was coming to school. Will not make you to feel that your daddy is bad and wicked because he gave you 2.5. You are still happy with the 2.5, 2K because he's your what? You defend him. You can't just go, you're my father. Say, he's very useless man. How can you be giving your daughter 2K? Go and see what other fathers are doing. Defend his weakness. Protect him. Knowing that when you resurrect, you will cover all the lapses that have ever existed in your family. That's why God have raised you, so that you can help to put your father in that pedestal. It pained me that my dad is no longer alive now. That thing that he couldn't even do for me, I will bring him up to that level so I can see life in that perspective. If your daddy didn't do it for you, believe God to do it for him. Is somebody hearing me? Defend his weakness. That's what you do. Somebody will come to church now, talk. Anytime you see anything wrong, either in the system, in the church where you are, don't point your pastor. That's your responsibility. A son will do everything to defend his father. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Why is this thing like this? Why? They will tell you, it's okay. What responsibility can I take to put it in order? That's how a son talks. Then the blessing of his father will be upon him. Will be upon him. Will be upon him. You don't castigate. You don't look at your father and say, why is the parlor like this? Why is this like this? Why is it that the chair is whatever? There's no chair in that your father's parlor. Go and buy one. Enter his house. Daddy, why is your parlor? These modern days. Go and buy it. Any weaknesses you see, if you don't have the capacity to solve it, keep your mouth shut. Your word is to defend. Defend the weakness. Whether it's your spiritual father, whether it's your biological father, whether it's any man that represents that his weakness is not meant for your caricature. That's what you are meant to shield. That's the reason God sent you into his life, so you can help to defend, so you can help to solve those problems. That's your responsibility. Your weakness, the weaknesses of your father is your responsibility. You saw Noah's children. They saw the weakness, that it becomes their responsibility. They took clothes and went backward and covered him up. That's what you're supposed to do. This is what puts men on top. I've seen the sons that despises their father. I've seen how limited they are. They don't obey any instruction. They do what they want to do. They talk against, castigate, talk. Like you see what Pastor Ma was telling us last Sunday. And it was true. He's not trying to form anything. It was true. When we were growing up that time, I was in Ogara then, he was in Abraka then. These three guys, we call them three wise men. He was his friends. As he was telling us on Sunday, they were his friends. They will come and talk. I know ministry is a ministry. This one. They will talk. Hi. I tried to help them. I could not. One day I called him. I said, if you follow these people, I'm telling you now, as I know my name, you won't make it. I said, you will end up halfway. You will not make it. He was shocked. I said, come out from them. As I'm talking to you now, those two guys, I don't think they're in ministry, but he's standing. He came out from among them. Today he's standing tall and he's doing mind-boggling work. Those two people, they will talk until you become China, and everything you are talking is against the works of your father. This ministry, this one. You talk. You can't be talking against the ministry that she do and survive. It's not possible. You will not succeed in that ministry. If you start seeing anything wrong here, and you are not solving it, don't talk against it. If you are not comfortable, find your church. And if you find that church, good. If you can find a church without problem, call me. I will come and join you. I will join you, seriously. So longer you have human beings that are not perfect, you still have churches and systems which they run that is imperfect. But we do as much as we can, every one of us, to become part of it. You do what you can. This one do what it can for you to have a perfect environment. You can imagine if you didn't do your work this morning. See how you brought down the presence of God. That's what it is. You see the ones in technical, they are trying to, give us sound. The ones in whatever, they are giving us what? Every son is responsible in his father's house. Let me tell you, you are not a stranger here. Are you understanding what I'm going to say? You are not a stranger. It's your father's house. Some persons are not more dominiosity than you. And don't allow anybody to make himself more dominionity than you. Somebody will come and say, because of what the other sister did, and I did not come to church. No, in the first place, you are not a son. You are a stranger. What can your sister in the house do to you that will make you change your father's name? So because you don't have revelation of where you are and who you are in the house, that's why Satan has been stealing away. There's a blessing that follows every house. There's a mandate that every family in God represents. Like you can see this ministry now. This is a ministry, it's a family, and we have a father in this ministry, and he's the Reverend Dr. David Whaley. I'm only here to represent his apostleship here in Ogwashi-Uku, to represent his fatherhood here, because he cannot be everywhere at the same time. He raised me and sent me here. So what you do to me is what you do to him. What you do to him is what you do to God. And every one of us are sons that will help to implement the mandate that God has given to him. Just as I'm here to make sure his mandate does not fall in Ogwash, the same way you also are called to make sure that that mandate is established. And each and every one of us has an assignment in it. So you have to discover your own assignment in the same mandate. That is where your peace comes. That's where your restoration comes. That's where your joy comes. That's where your happiness comes. But so longer you are coming in as a stranger and going and think that the church belongs to people, you will not have the inheritance. Am I talking to somebody here? And the one, why? How do you know that you love your father? If you love your father, you will not only defend him, you will honor him. Malachi chapter number 1 verse 6. You love your father, you will honor him. One of the things they're going to be seen around you is that you will honor him. Do you know there are some of us who from a whole year, all you have given to your father is 15,000. It's 2K. Some have not even given nothing since the beginning of the year. So that the whole year finish, you are angry. He didn't give you money for school fees. Some are angry that their father did not do. What have you done for him? You say, I'm still small. You are waiting that you are still small, but yet you are already working. You are believing God for success in your exam. You are believing God for marriage. You are believing God. Some of those things are the things your father has conquered. You don't see any reason for you to honor him. There are a lot of things that is an honor. One of it is service. You have to serve him. One of it is honor, substantial thing. You provoke resources that provoke something that is on the inside. Isaac have to demand it from Esau if the blessing must enter. Year to year, even in Christmas now, some of you have not even bought your mom earring. God gives it as an instruction. That's what I'm telling you. You watch what when God is giving instruction, it's different from when he's talking. He say, honor your father and your what? And your mother. Now look at this one. He said, a son does what? That is how you know a son. It's not by talk. It's not by talk. And how do you know one of your sons that will succeed? Look at them. This is part of it. When your children are growing, now I even have biological children, I have also spiritual children. When they are growing, you can see their characters. And you can know the one that will go very far by their works, by their actions. That's why the work of a father is to try as much as possible to correct that one that you know is traveling to hell. And some, you correct them, they will be fine. You teach some, they will be fine. But some, they won't hear. Honor is not how much you have, it's a thing of the heart. The reason you don't even have to honor, you say, oh, this honor, I would have, oh my God, can you just give me money to do what is in my heart? Listen, it's not in your heart. If it's in your heart in the first place, the money will come. I will give seed to sower. That's what God said. So you are not yet a sower. If you are, God does not have option to put it in your hands. Then I will give bread to eaters. Has he not been giving you bread? So longer you think, you say, I don't have food, but you have been surviving. How are you surviving? It's giving you food, but it's giving you according to your nature. What you are eating now, that God is providing for you, that's who you are. Stop desiring the one that is eating with chicken or eating with whatever and juice. If your own is eating and drinking water, drink and eat pure water. That is you, and that's how God sees you. Enjoy it. When you improve also in rank, everything also improve. You are the one that determines the state of your life. We wait for God to do it so that we can now do. No, we do so that God can do. So stop standing in a place waiting for things to change. It is your action that changes things. It is not God that changes things so that we can change. God can do the first miracle for you to come to him. When you now come to God, every other works. Renewing your mind is your responsibility. Are you getting one? You need to start engaging, praying to be filled with the Spirit is your responsibility. Fellowship so you can have life is your responsibility. So a son will honor his father. The Bible also says something, maybe you look for it. He said it's only an irresponsible son that said, what I would have used to honor you, I have given it unto the Lord. What I wanted to give to a father, that I gave it to God. To let you know how God values the honors of father. And you can't say what you were supposed to give to your father, that you have given it to God. So I gave it to son, to buy sand for church. I gave it to. Some people think that when they send money to church account, they have honored their pastor. It's not true. Everything you give have where they go. Your tithe does not go the same place with church projects. You don't value it like that. Of course, you're not supposed to pay money for church, whatever, into project, into church account. It's project account. Everything has. There's a way we account for everything, because everything is accounted for. If you carry the money you are going to give me now and put it into a project, you have given it to church, I won't touch it. See, make I go withdraw them. Some people can do it too, but that's my own. I can't. If I tell you a lot of my money, people have given me money, they went and pushed it into a church project account. I have to call one. I saw that. Be careful. This thing, there's a way it's been done. You ask questions. Can I hear an amen? Once you enter there, it's gone. Some people do things the way they want to do. They feel like it because they are not taught. They think life is just scatter like that. No. Everything has to be very organized. A son honors his father. That is how you know him. He's full of reverence. He's full of honor. You say, what I would have given to my father, I've given it to God. Put the one you are reading before you find the one you are looking for. Put that one up. This is how you know a son. A son honors his father. And a servant honors his masters. That is how it's supposed to be. You see, some of you who are students, you see all those your lecturers, you see your HOD. Now you have returned back. Some of you will go and return back. You return back. Pastor, we have returned. I say, welcome. You still go back home. You see your HOD. Your HOD will have returned. That your HOD desire at least a bottle of wine. Do something different that all that student does not do. They will know you are a different child. You are taught. From then, you have debited your lecturer or you have debited your HOD, who also, when you have problems, he will also look into your case. The reason you enter there, you have case, is because you lack honor. And that's why God does not design that we should have problems. He designed at every point in time in your life, you should have favor coming to you at every point in time. There was a time I was growing up, I was telling them now, When I was growing up, I suffered. I had about three of us were going to school at the same time. I have one was my sister. She would just come and sit on my daddy's lap and be removing something that there was nothing on his head because she's going back to school tomorrow. I said, what's this girl doing? When he finishes, leave me alone. That's my friend. Old man, they are looking good, you know. So I'm going back tomorrow. They say, I say, yes. They will gather the money. And me, I will appear. I say, morning, sir. I'm going tomorrow. He said, don't you know road to Enugu? Why are you disturbing me? They will give this one all the money she needs. They will give me 1.5. 1.5 will get me to my doorstep. We will finish. Say, go. We will call you. And that call will come the next 2 weeks. Some of you, that's where you are. I'm telling you so you can change now. Even common, Dad, you're looking good. You can't say it. It's heavy. Every time you are standing like Mopo. Because it's my right. You raise me. Why do you give birth to a baby that you can't raise? Okay now, no wahala. You will know he gave birth to you. Can you hear what I'm trying to say? Let it be that little money he gave to you, while you are returning back, you buy bossers, you buy singlets, you appear before him and say, Dad, I need to change I feel like changing your singlet. You just debited him. When you are going back, he's pressing, looking for how to make you happy. Because you made him first happy. Among all the other ones, if they point, this one is different. This one, what are you doing? Nothing, no singlets. How much is singlets? That's what makes you different. Because you lack knowledge, you'll be having your head barbed, struggling where you're not supposed to struggle. Life is a product of debit and credit. Learn it, you will be mega in life. You will never. So this struggle is unnecessary. It's because you don't know how life runs. Debit man who owes you favor to anybody you give. That's why Jesus said it is blessed, more blessed to give than to receive. Because when you give people, you debit them, knowing that any day you are in an issue where that person have the capacity to solve, you will never beg for it. Is it you? No, come. No, this girl, she's a good girl. The next thing that they put themselves in it and make sure you get what you want. But a lot of people lack this wisdom. Every time they are living like people whom God has abandoned. God did not abandon you. A son listens to his father and walks according to his commandment. When you have entered the kingdom, you must know how the kingdom is run. A son honors his father. That's why a pastor can call 2 people and pray for them. The other one, if you like, lay chest. The more you are laying it, the more the problem is increasing. Oh Lord, help me. Take it. Nothing. Dishonor, there's nothing he can't do. He sees heavens. But you see one, you just say, go, it is well with you. Individual is blossoming. Some, you don't even speak a word in their life. Things are happening. I've noticed in this church, the people that are moving forward in grace are the ones that have mastered honor. I've seen it. Even the one who have left me here. Fatherhood is not. No. You travel to US, you don't change your father. Are you hearing what I'm trying to say? Because you travel to US. No. Distance is not what changes fatherhood. Anywhere you are meant to represent the mandate of your father. That's what you be. You don't change location and change your fatherhood. A son will honor his father. If you go to the book of Ephesians, chapter number 6, verse 2. Ephesians, chapter number 6, verse 2. I will say that and I will end it. Now, can we want to go? You see, honor your father and your mother, for this is the first commandment with promise. This is so much important. That's why God have to attach incentive. He has to put something in it, because this is a cocoa matter. This issue is a very big issue. He put something there because one thing which should motivate you to do it, but yet with all the motivation that is behind it, people still don't. They complain, they give one issue or the other, one thing or the other. honor supposed to, it's not supposed to be once in a year. It's supposed to be something you do. The more you do them, some are monthly. I don't think there is any month something does not flow from me to my priest, from me to my mom biologically, for me. If I tell you what I do, and you see things are moving here, like no man, I say Pastor Village is doing. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. It's God that is moving what we are seeing. And these are the secrets. There are secrets of grace. And things are happening. The individual does not even know why things are happening. But it's happening. And what I know is what I'm teaching you. This is what moves people and give them sweatless success. You can't hear this word of mine and fail. If you fail, it's your personal decision. Am I talking to somebody here? A son, honor it. Like this is the season of our father's birthday. We talked about our father, Reverend Dr. David Willie. Some people pass here and they ignore it. No, you must be part of it. That's what you should do. Your pastor's birthday, you should be part of it. Nobody should force you to do it. It's not something nobody, bros, have you honored? Yeah, have you honored? You say, so how much do you give? How much do you give? You say, wow, what I gave. Say, now wow. So you now use what somebody gave to form your own business. Are you people going to the same? Don't you know in the life of destiny there are people that will not cross Azaba? I'm telling you, there are people, their destiny does not cross Azaba. So you cannot be living your life with somebody who is destiny end up in a mode. Meanwhile, you are meant to be global. So you both of you are now relating. What he does, you do. What he does. No. The destinies are not the same. If you know you are a high flyer, start doing high things. Am I talking to somebody here? Start doing high things. You don't compare yourself with each other. Because you say, it's my tight friend. What she does is what I will do. Let's go collabo. No. In the time of honor, that's not what they do. Choir group. Let's do choir. Are you people traveling to the same destiny? Centrally will come together and say, let's go and honor. No. Your destinies are different. Are different. I don't know if I've touched somebody here. There are seasons you must see your father as a matter of honor at the beginning of the year so that they can speak prophetically to your life. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Even if your daddy does not understand this normal sequence prayer that we pray in church, don't think your father is not a pastor. Kneel down, let him bless you. I still kneel down before my mom and she puts hands on my head. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Is somebody hearing what I'm saying? Let them speak at the beginning of the year. Then at the closure of the year, you go and thank them because of the covering. You don't know what your dad is doing for you until he's no more. I know it now because my dad is not alive. I know what he was covering. All those things is covered now. They are here before me. I must appear. There are issues that can just happen in my whatever. Nobody will do. But they will now require you because you are important. Come. If you finish this pastoring, whatever, you have to report. Because there are issues that will require your presence in the family. But when your dad was covering a whole lot and you are not even aware that he was one bearing all those burdens. This is the reason you pay them honor. At the close of the year, you go and thank them. That's how it is. The same way, if you are learning a work, your boss in the office, you do these things and you will be different. They will know that you came from Dominion City. Am I talking to somebody here? Your boss in the office. I went somewhere to repair my car. Why the man was trying to do something, he called one of his boys. He said, go and buy pure water. And he was doing the thing fast. Before the guy could buy the pure water and come back, he has finished coupling. My spirit told me something was wrong. He brought the pure water. He said, see the water. He said, go and keep it there. And I said, no, I'm not satisfied. I called the guy. I said, why did you do what you did now? There was something you did. What is that? He said, that guy, he think he knows. I will tell him I'm the Oga. This thing, he will never know it. When he finds to a place, because of his strong head. But he will just call some, you come. We are going for outside work. Why will he call two? And he has been calling those two to go to outside work. But you, they can't call you. Because they see you as an insult. Hello. You are the one that differentiates yourself. Why is it that every time your landlord is always harsh? It's only your load. All the people in that whole compound, it was only you that couldn't pay in 1 month. They pack your goods outside. Others, they have not paid for 6 months. They are still there enjoying. But you, 1 month you are owing. You say, out. Hey, my case is like this. Dishonor. If you think what I'm saying is not true, go back home. Just get 1 bottle of wine to your landlord. Thank you for being a good landlord, even if it's not. At the end of the year, thank you for being a good landlord, even if it's not. Watch. Try and owe him like 1 month. You'll see that he won't talk. Hello. I'm just trying for you to test. But I'm not saying you should keep testing him. He won't talk. He won't disturb you. And you will see him pass and disturbing everybody. Hi. Hello. Sister Jane, are you around? They say yes. Okay, God bless you. You are looking good today. Bok, 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 bok. Hello, come. What's going on? My money. He leaves you alone. Why? Because you have debited him. Rise up on your feet. I'm different. I'm different. Separate yourself from the crowd and become the best among all.